Hello, my name is Essence, and my brand is the Vibe Providers, and I do event planning services for small businesses and larger brands, but mostly I work with small businesses.
Hi guys, my name is Najee Mani from Let's Talk About It podcast. I have a podcast for the Aspire, so that's why this event right now is amazing to me. I have them come on, entrepreneurs and business owners come on just to elaborate of their journey that they go through. So shout out to everyone that came out today because you're on the right journey. So we're gonna start by the first table just to give you a little exposure on your brand, just to talk about your brand, where you started, and then we'll ask a couple questions.
Hope you're not shy.
Right.
Cool. All right. Hi, what's good? My name's Amira.
Hello, Amira.
Nice to meet you guys. My company name is TME. It stands for the Motivational Experience. The T stands for think, M stands for make a statement, E stands for express. And if you do those things, you can reach your goals a lot faster. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
Hi, Amara.
Hey, what's up?
So my question is, what inspired you to write this book?
All right, a combination of myself because I need to focus my life and be better for myself. And then I work with a lot of youth, 17 to 24, and I want to be an inspiration for them to also focus their lives and reach their goals.
All right, and how have you gone about finding your target audience and with the product that you're offering?
I just been going to different vending events. My goal for myself is to go to at least 10 events. So it was a month, but now I've been reaching that, beyond that. So just going to different events, meeting different people, networking, and just, faith and things just take off when you meet the right people and you're in the right spaces,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hey, guys.
Yes, everybody, please let's be respectful when each vendor is talking. So we're over here on the left. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Belle. Hi, my name is Pamela. And our company is called Beats by Belle, but our brand name is Money Hugs and Kisses. And Money Hugs and Kisses is just about doing what you love, working and enjoying what you do. So, yeah.
So one of the things that we really want to build off and kind of exude with this brand is the fact that pretty much growing up, you have your parents, they really want to instill you to live that cookie cutter life. But at the end of the day, you want to eventually have your life spent on something that makes you happy. So this brand does really represent doing what you want to do as well as making money. So at the end of the day, Money Hugs and Kisses is being sweet, making money, building your brand, and just making sure that you're putting yourself out there so that you can live a happy life at the end of the day.
I love that. I have a question for you girls. After going over and speaking with you guys, I see you are very creative and you have multiple different platforms that you also offer. Can you give us a little bit about that too?
Yes. So Beats by Belle is a brand. Well, it's a company name. I'm Belle and I created it. Aside from this is the apparel, Money Hugs and Kisses. I sell edible body scrubs, edible lip scrubs. I sell waist beads and coquito.
I love it. It's a lot of different platforms that you just offered there.
Yes.
How do we balance it all?
Well, I'm creative, just like everyone else, and
Right.
most artists, we don't have one thing we're good at.
Yeah.
It's always like a variety of things, and we can juggle it at the same time. That's just how we are. My IG is Money Hugs and Kisses, and I have a website. It's also moneyhugsandkisses.com. Thank you.
But the IG is money_hugs_kisses. I'll repeat it again. money_hugs_kisses, so that when you go and follow us, you'll be able to follow us. And we'll go ahead and follow you guys. At the end of the day, it's about support, so we want to make sure that we're supporting others as well.
And next we have
Sandra. And I'm Isis, and our brand is Sage and Dippity. And basically, it's everything creative. It's a brand for women, children, and men to feel sexy. We have things for home. We have everything that we do is handmade. So we want to do anything that speaks to all audiences, any type of audiences, or races, or ages, and all sexes.
Okay, so we see that you guys have a beautiful partnership. How do you delegate who does what?
Well, we are a new brand that just started, and basically this is our first event, so we learned a lot about how we're going to go forward. So where her strengths are, those are my weaknesses, so I just kind of fall back, and vice versa. So it's a learning process, so we're trying to get it together.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Do you have any more questions? Okay, well, I have one more. Being that, you know, we are friends and it's a partnership, how do we deal with conflict?
I'm sorry?
How do we deal with conflict?
Because
you know that saying, family and friends, stay away from it. So how do we?
I think because there is so much conflict with being in a partnership with friends and family, I think we're working on that very diligently and just being patient and knowing that it is a process.
Right.
So just knowing when to fall back and when not to fall back.
Yes.
Yeah, so just a lot of communication.
Oh, that was the key right there, communication. Yeah. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
All right, next we have some dope young brothers over here. Look, they have a clothing line. He also won the contest for the food.
All right, how was it? How was it?
All right, we're gonna let y'all introduce yourself.
All right, I'm HD.
I'm Ken.
Mook. We're CODE, and CODE stands for Current Obligation Leading to Domination. We are a management group, so we aren't only involved in clothing, we're also involved in artist management. And we're taking our time right now, so we haven't really expanded outwardly, but that's mainly it.
So which one did we start with? Did we start with the management first and then merged over to the clothing, or was it vice versa?
No, we started with the artist management first.
Oh, okay, I like. What is the message that you want your clothing to say to people?
You know, it's for the geared individual, somebody that's ambitious. You know, they're running out. They come dominate everything, so that's what we're trying to put out there.
And you have a question? Well, last one. Being that there's so many people that are selling clothes right now, how do we stand out?
We stand out with not only things for women, but for men as well. So we don't only try to just have one target population.
Right, that's smart. Okay, thank you guys.
I actually got a question for you brothers, right? So as males, you know, being males, it could be a lot of egos in the room, right? So I want to know, how do you balance the egos amongst brothers, you know what I mean?
I would say we balance that by working collectively. So we all know that we all have different personalities. We don't want to see it as a disadvantage. We want to use it as, you know, a tool to propel us forward.
So give it up for Cole one time. Ooh, we have some pretty things over here. I'm gonna let this young lady introduce herself.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Melissa, and my business is called Inspired by Love, because God is love. Amen. I'm sorry, I'm a believer. I'm not going to apologize for that, as a matter of fact. But my business was inspired by, maybe 3 years ago, I decided to give my life to Christ. And just living in the world that we're in, just such negativity, a lot of people are just very miserable. I wanted to have pieces that sparked just inspiration and positivity. So all my jewelry have inspirational quotes on them. So, like, for example, if a female is wearing one, you know how us ladies do, oh girl, I like your necklace. And you know, you don't never know what people are going through. And then, you know, a female will look at the necklace and then they'll see like an inspirational quote on it, and it change their whole demeanor and their whole mood. So that's the whole purpose of my business, is to inspire, but also to promote positivity and the word of God. So thank you.
So we all know that being an entrepreneur is very hard.
Correct.
What made you decide to step into entrepreneurship?
It's funny because I feel like from I was a young child that I've always been a hustler by heart. I've always done different things to generate income. But most recently, I feel like I want to be my own boss. I do have a 9-to-5 that I don't enjoy. But having a business, I have the flexibility to Basically run my business how I want to. I don't like people telling me what to do. I don't know about all of y'all, but I don't like being dictated and just doing things that benefits the company but not the people. I'm all for the people and I like to be in control of that, so that's
Yes, that's beautiful. Thank you so much.
my pleasure.
All right, y'all. I'm originally from the Bronx, but word.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? East Tremont, how you doing? But I live in Massachusetts now. But ain't nothing gonna stop me to getting the money. So, my name is Eddie Woods. My Instagram is E_apparel clothing. And I have quotes on t-shirts that inspire me, whether it's a quote that gets me through hard times, like your karma is your choice, that got me through a rough time, or how to date an entrepreneur, or I'm not for everybody, ain't trying to be. So therefore,
Right.
yeah, exactly. So come buy the shirt. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What inspired me to start doing this is I gotta have something to pass down to my children. So I don't feel comfortable working 20 years at a job and I can't pass that down to a young black child after I'm gone. You know, so okay, somebody pick that up. Yeah, I got a legacy to build. So if I'm selling shirts, photography, or whatever I can get my hands on, and whatever there's a crowd, it's opportunity. So I don't mind making that 2-hour drive out here to come and network.
I like that. It is dedication, and you definitely need that as an entrepreneur. As I was looking at your shirts, they have a borderline message. What is that message that you're trying to give off?
They do?
Yeah.
Well, to try
Like
to
when
answer
someone
that
wears your
question on
shirt.
the spot is to be proud to be black.
Right.
Because I love being black. I'm the same complexion as Earth, and my hair looks like roots. So, and it's the entrepreneur spirit. I've been selling stuff since I was in elementary school. From
Right.
pens, pencils, candy. If you buy it, I'll sell it, basically.
Right.
So,
What is your marketing strategy?
strategy?
Yeah.
It depends on the event.
Okay.
You know?
So let's elaborate on that. I like just for everyone. I like to ask questions for the next one that's right behind you if they want to sell shirts as well. How would they do it? So just break it down a little bit.
Okay, so what I did was, now I'm giving away my secret. Okay, 'cause this is my secret though. Don't take it.
Mm-hmm.
If you see me, go on the other side of the room. I see other people selling shirts, right?
Yes.
But one thing I've seen with different people, they sell their logos, they sell their name, and they repeat the design over and over again.
Yeah.
Me, I get my stuff from memes and everything like that. So therefore, it's like a TV commercial.
Mm-hmm.
It's the reason why the Heath bar doesn't have a commercial, but the Snickers bar does. So when you get to that counter, you'll pick a Snickers bar because it's familiar. So I'll put the memes on the shirt because
Familiar.
instantly you'll feel more attracted to it and give it more attention because it's familiar.
Yeah.
And it also gives me the flexibility to put something else on my shirt instead of sticking to my logo.
One thing. That was smart and very insightful. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's dope,
that was-
man. That's very innovative. All right. Next.
Hello, my name is Ruth Underwood from Viola's Tribe Candle and Cosmetics LLC. I make handmade candles right now. Also, basically started from an idea of a hobby. Instantly kind of said that I would make this into a business venture because I had nothing better to do. I lost my job, so you gotta make money somehow. Can't sit on your ass.
So my question to you is, how has the transition been from hobby to an actual business for you?
It's been very, the transition has been very insightful. I'm not gonna say it's been bad because each moment is a lesson learned and how you approach things. You learn from every event that you do, from people you see, especially when it comes to a budget, you know, because a part of starting a business is making sure that you can afford what you're doing. So it's been a learning lesson, you know.
And what would you say would be the thing that what do you wish you knew before you started?
What I wish I knew before I started,
Yes.
I wish I knew to do this a long time ago instead of following the status quo of you have to have a 9-to-5, you have to have this, you have to do this. Because for some reason, a lot of people think that they have to fit in this perfect box, and that's what life is not. So I wish I knew to take this leap of faith a long time ago, and I would have started a long time ago, but everything has its time.
Yes. Start as soon as you get the seed. You start it right then and there. So
Yes.
thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. And where to find you?
My bad. I'm originally from Jamaica, Queens. I live in the Bronx.
Okay.
You can find me on Instagram at Violas_candle or Awesome Ruth. They're both me. I'm very friendly. Please hit me up. Or Ruth Underwood on Facebook. I am the only black person with that name, so just you'll find me with Ruth Underwood.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, what we have, this is very colorful over here.
Yes.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Nasia. This is Zay.
Hello.
We have 7 Boutique. As you can see, we have pretty much all of your self-care needs. We have hair oil, edge control, mink lashes, aromatherapy candles, lip balm, all natural. All of these things here are homemade. You can find us at 7 Boutique, SE, the number 7. Instagram and Facebook the same. The website is the same.
Okay.
It would just be 7boutique.com. We live in the Bronx. I'm
All
originally
right.
from Brooklyn.
Woo, okay.
She's from Brooklyn.
Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn.
Of course. So, you have...
Yeah, yes, I do. Yes, I
Okay.
do. Seeing that this is a one-stop shop, you have everything, like you said, down to the edge control. What was the conversation to get it started?
Well, me and her constantly had the conversation that we can't find what we needed.
Hello, I was waiting for that.
And it's also customer service because we got tired of going into places and giving them our money
Yeah.
to get treated like
Yeah.
dirt,
Yeah.
whatever, for lack of
Yeah.
a better word. So I felt like maybe we should be those people that people come to for the things that they need and get treated properly.
Right.
And that you're spending your money with us.
So what is it specifically that you're doing different? Is it customer service within 2 days? Like, what is it specifically that you're
Being
doing
that
different?
we're, you want
She's like, let me get it. I got it.
being that we're local, we can get people most things in under 2 days.
Wow.
Because if available, she can drop off. And as far as the shipping, if you place an order before 2 p.m., I can get that out to you the same day.
Oh,
Being that we're
wow.
located in the 5 boroughs and most of our customers are, that works for us.
You deliver. That is perfect. I like that. Do you have a question? That was perfect and straight to the point. Go ahead.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Oh.
We're also doing a raffle. We're raffling off this bonnet and the all-natural hair oil. The raffle tickets are only $1,
Oh,
so
wow.
you should try your luck.
All right. Raffle tickets, guys.
I have a question for you. What's the significance behind 7 itself?
Hello, hi.
Hi.
So I came up with that name. 7 is my favorite number, one of my favorite numbers, and it's the closest number to God. So I felt like it would bring us good luck.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, well, Instagram is 7 Boutique, Facebook is 7 Boutique, and we also have our website up and running, and it's 7boutique.com.
I like this. First of all, guys, you guys didn't even see the slogan. Let us wig you up or bundle you down. Y'all didn't even peep that.
All right, so we have a bunch of hats over here, very colorful as well. Introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Mikey. I am from Rockland County, a little bit up north. Pretty much my company is called Tokyo Rich. A lot of my influences come from like pop culture, come from everything. The reason why I created this brand is because I got tired of looking like everybody else. I got tired of going to the same shops and seeing the same hats. You go into H&M, you go into Forever 21, you've seen all the same dad hats. So pretty much a lot of my, you know what I'm saying, the way I design it is based on how I feel. It's something that if I know that if I want to wear it, you know what I'm saying, somebody else is going to wear it. You're never going to see me make something that I won't wear myself, unless it's a female hat. But other than that, that's pretty much what it is. So my Instagram name is Tokyo Rich 1, no underscore, no anything, and it's spelled how it is.
So my question is, How has this journey been for you? Like, being that it's solely based off your creativity, do you get creative blocks, or like, how's this journey been?
All the time. I mean, there'll be days when you don't really, see things the way you wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you may I may buy like a patch or make a hat first, and then I don't see it put together, and I'll put it away, and like months later, I'll like, yo, it just popped in my head, and this is the idea. And there'll be nights where I'll make like 20 hats. There'll be days when I make one hat or no hats. So it's just how you kind of feel. It's kind of like writing or kind of like anything else. And any creative person will tell you that it's when you feel it, you feel it. When you don't, you don't. Don't try to push it.
So because of that, have you ever felt the urge to do something maybe generic just because on the business side you are trying to sell and you are trying to make money?
Yeah, I have, but I'm not going to lie to you, they don't sell very well. Like, I have
Okay.
maybe 1 or 2 hats you'll see with like little logos, little slogans. But like I said, you can pick this up anywhere. So they tend not to be as popular as something that, I have here that you're not going to see. And you're not going to get it again. I can remake some hats, but they're still not going to be the same as the first one.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So my question for you is, being that we're in this time of social media and the internet age, how do you go about incorporating the internet into your sales and your product?
Actually, to be honest with you, majority of my sales do come from the internet, whether it's them searching online or on Instagram. And my way I go about it too, believe it or not, sometimes I do reach out to some of the celebrities that we can, like, I'm not gonna lie, like say Love and Hip Hop or something like that. People you can actually reach and actually can pay for it. It works sometimes, it doesn't work sometimes. And a lot of times too, the blog pages are pretty good. Like, I reach out to one guy, I'm sure y'all probably know Cash Fast. I think it's CAS Facts. He's very popular and he has a different array of different people. So that definitely, brings a lot of business in.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. CAS Facts. He has a lot of memes and everything.
Cas Facts. Cas Facts. KAS Facts. Oh, okay. All right, people, I just want everybody to know, like, you see, we're going around it and we're asking everybody questions. Everybody can learn from somebody. You know what I'm saying? So we all telling each other stories. Hopefully everybody can just pick up 1 or 2 things, apply it to your strategy. We're all trying to win here, all right? So we're gonna head over to the food section.
Ooh, we love that.
Please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Yvette, and this is Cindy's Way. A couple of years ago, my mother passed away. Ooh, excuse me. A couple of years ago, my mom's passed away, and I have a huge family. She did all of the cooking.
Oh.
So now that she's gone, I do all of the
Keep
cooking.
it going.
I like to go out to eat, and everywhere I go, the food is not good. Either it's not seasoned right or it's just bland. So once I started cooking, a lot of my friends, I cater on the weekend. You don't want to cook? Call Cindy's Way.
All right, I'll be calling you tonight.
You don't want to cook? Call Cindy's Way. I do basically everything. All you have to do is hit me up. I'm on Instagram, Cindy's Way _ and I do absolutely everything, and I deliver.
Oh, that's amazing. That's the best part.
For about the last 7 years, I've been doing it. So I'm pretty good with it. I hope everybody enjoyed, and you get your money's worth.
I'll be coming right over.
You get your money's worth. I am from the Bronx, born
All
and
right.
raised, and like I said, I got my mom's genes. She's from the South, so I just put a little sugar Avery in my food. That's all. But good sugar Avery. Good sugar Avery.
So my question would be, what is the difference that you've experienced cooking for your family and actually cooking for customers?
Well, first of all, I always ask them, are you high blood pressure, diabetes, anything? Because I have high blood pressure. So I'm always monitoring the salt. These are my testers back here, and when they give the thumbs up, it's a go.
Okay. Do we have a store, or is that in our future, or are we just straight from home?
Straight from home. I call my kitchen the lab.
The lab.
The lab.
I love it. Do you have a question?
Have a question?
No? Well, I have one more. Do you have one more? Oh, I have one more. transition into any business is always the big M, money. So how's that been? When you purchase items, especially when it comes to food, you know how you don't want things go to waste if you don't end up selling what you anticipated to sell. So how does that work?
It works pretty good because I make sure. One thing about owning your own business, being black, sometimes people tend to say, oh, I want this, make this for me,
and don't.
So you have to cash at me first. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's how for
the best way to go.
That's how it goes. And usually mostly all of my customers, either they pay cash. I have a little nice clientele.
Oh, perfect.
So I don't have no problems.
Yeah.
So far. But the ones that, a little shady.
Like cash app them first. Put that deposit down.
Yeah,
all right.
down.
I like it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, a round of applause, round of applause. Now we're gonna head over to the bar here. I believe these are our youngest entrepreneurs. So we're gonna let you guys get.
Hey everybody. Hello. Hey. So over here we are Sweet Grand, so home of the adult Capri Sun. So we have margaritas, rum punch. You guys come over and check us out. We also have Jello shots. Sweet Grands was created by these two Harlem ladies, Star and Joella, and they liked making drinks. And they were like, this would be a cool way, to make drinks, have fun, make money. And after the passing of their grandmother, they were like, this is a great way to bond, stick together, and just create fun for everybody. So Sweet Grants was created. They have adult Capri Suns, different flavors over here, some flavors with a twist. If you guys want to check it out, it's $10. They do deliver as well. If you guys want to order some after the event, they deliver to all 5 boroughs. Let's see. Anything else, guys? I think that's
So
it. Is
are
there
we
any questions?
Yeah. So, what have you found has been your biggest obstacle when making drinks? Because it isn't, if you don't have, just some of the hurdles you have to jump through as far as places with not having a liquor license or certain things. Have you found it hard to vend at certain places?
No, it's really been word of mouth. So family
Okay.
and friends right now. So they're just starting out. So it hasn't been any big hurdles as far as, we have to get a liquor license for all this stuff. It's just been friends have told you about this. I want to try it out, and etc.
Has getting the word out been really easy? Because when it comes to liquor, it's fairly easy, but sometimes it's kind of hard for certain people. So how did you get your fan base and your client base together, other than just friends?
Well, it's been Instagram, hashtags, people take pictures, tag us in it, and the people are able to see these guys are enjoying it and things like that. But everybody loves liquor, so they're like,
Right.
oh yeah, I want to try it. And it's in a pouch, So, yeah.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give a round of applause, round of applause.
Okay.
And we have pastries over here, and these all look delicious. If you ever get a chance, please come over here and check this out. We're gonna let her introduce herself.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Hi everybody, my name is Kat and my brand is Cocina Cat. So Cocina is actually Spanish for kitchen, so it's like kitchen cat, all right? But if you don't speak Spanish, you wouldn't have known that. So I don't only do pastries, I don't only do desserts, I cater in general. I started doing this because I used to run a DNA testing corporation. I got offered my own reality TV show. I used to run a Broadway program for youth from across the city, which wound up being from across the country. The problem is, none of these were my businesses. And as soon as everybody else took off, I was wondering why I was still at the airport. So, nobody's going to take care of you the way you're going to take care of you. And as long as it's somebody else's business, it's not really my money.
Yeah.
So I also, throughout the week, I teach a class to troubled youth in a residential detention center. So that's my way of giving back to the community and just, my slogan is welcome home. And the reason it's welcome home is because food makes you feel like family. Food makes you feel like friends, and food brings people together. So that's my brand. Today we have bourbon pineapple upside down cake. We have banana pudding that I legitimately went online and challenged Magnolia Bakery and said whenever they're ready to come see me, they can feel free. And we have cherry cheesecake shooters, but you've never tasted cheesecake like this, I promise you. So feel free to come by, stop by. I visited everybody's table. I gathered your cards. If I didn't gather your card, please put it in here because we can only build together.
Right. So I have a question. We're in the age of social media. Have you found that social media has been really helpful, or is word of mouth still something that's really, brings your most clients?
At this point in time and technology, social media is word of mouth because I cannot know you. Yeah. You can follow me. I can tag you because I saw you today, and it's like word of eye, basically, because somebody else is going to be like, that's bourbon? There's bourbon in that pineapple cake? So social media and word of mouth. Social media is more helpful sometimes because you reach people that you don't work with every day, that you don't see every day. And just background-wise, I grew up in Forest Project and I live in Polo houses. So don't let the pretty skirt fool you.
So speaking of hashtags, how have you narrowed down what hashtags work best for your business?
Let me tell you, so about a week ago, I was really feeling myself because I catered an event, and I put hashtag everything. And I was like hashtag chicken and hashtag broccoli and hashtag me and hashtag good and delicious. And I posted it, and I'm like, why am I not getting as many likes? And I went back, and it was like, too many hashtags. Like, what's wrong with you? You don't run Instagram. So I learned not only, as you look through the hashtags, you can see how many people have used that hashtag, what people are looking up, and things like podcasts, other people who are successful, look at their tags because those are the tags they looked up before they started using them. And it absolutely helps. It doubled my, if not my following, it definitely doubled my likes because you reach people. I have people from across the country that like my stuff. I wish they could order though.
Well, you got
I just wanted to say I have to leave, but thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate you coming out in the conversation.
Thank you. As for you, thank you for your transparency because, just to elaborate on your journey like that is really, I really do appreciate. Thank you.
Well, we all have to start somewhere.
Right.
Round of applause for her. All right, so we have some young brothers over here, some very colorful and unique t-shirts over here. So we're going to let you guys introduce yourself, introduce your brand. Please, say where you're from as well.
I'm Q. I'm from the Bronx. Okay. This is my manager, Isaiah.
Hello, manager.
And the name of my brand is Non-Global.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Non-Global.
Non-global.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just give a little more information on that.
None comes from no brand or no label could define you. Your style is you. Mm-hmm. So that's where that comes from. And global is just we want to be worldwide with it.
I like that. What about our inspiration? Because I see, like you said, a lot of colors, tie-dye. What inspired us to go non-global?
Yeah, I'm the creative director and the owner of the brand, but I just love art and creative stuff, and so that's always been my thing, and I always been into fashion and stuff, so I wanted to just create my own, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like around the whole event, everyone elaborates on they want to be their own business owner. What is that like? On the side of creativity, there's a lot of business that goes behind, especially running a brand, selling merchandise, investing. How is that?
Right. Nah, I can't lie. That is a challenge.
Yes.
Honestly, that's a big challenge. Besides being a brand owner, I'm a carpenter, so that's where I get my money and stuff from, working construction and all that. But I took some time off because doing the carpentry, I didn't really have time to be doing my clothing brand and stuff, so I had to take some time. So right now, I just been going crazy, focusing on this. Yeah, that's about it for now.
I like this. So what would be our tip for someone that makes just the same sacrifices that you're making, I have to take my my compensation from my 9 to 5 to put into my business. That's sacrifice. What is a tip that we can give them?
I'm not sure, honestly. Like, so you just gotta stick to it. You know, like if you're gonna do it something like a business, like a clothing brand especially, you gotta give it your all. Like, go 100% at it. Like,
Yeah.
you can't, like. You can't go halfway, basically.
Right.
Cause like, yeah, it takes time, like patience and everything. Like, I'm getting used to like, the selling aspect and the business aspect of it. Cause besides, like, the creativity is my passion. So
it comes
I wanna,
easy.
yeah, it's easy for me to make designs. I sketch. I got like some of these pieces is stuff that's hand stitched. Like I made this by myself. Like I made this. I made the hoodie from fabric, and but the business part, you just gotta have patience and the time. Like you just gotta stick to it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, go ahead, manager. Let's talk.
It's also having a great support system, because of course he could do it by himself, but having people behind you, encourage you to do stuff, trying to keep you on a timeline, that works out a lot. Especially if you already have the funds coming in. Now, what exactly to do with
You
them?
do with it.
What's going where? How much of quantity? How much does it take to make this? All right, now what's the prices for what to try to get back and make more from that?
Yeah.
Have a good profit. I don't think he's like he's too calm about this. This is a lot. Like, you have a lot of shirts, a lot of different drip, like, and being plain like regular one color this, one color that, having like different colorways for you to match and to like really make your fit pop. Like, we got some like 3M. Like if you take a picture, it's gonna get bright.
Yeah.
Right? Well, who doesn't like to shine?
Right.
So I think with the model though is since we have a lot of like UFOs and aliens, although we want to be global, we got the drip is from outer space. It's unworldly,
Right.
So beware beware the unknown, but believe what is shown, because it's a rare sighting.
I like that.
You can find us on IG, __ global _. Also, Young Wolfer, you can add him at Zeke.Goody. My name's Isaiah, but nicknames out here, Zeke Goody, Zeke.Goody. That's it.
Oh, thank you so much. You gotta love our managers, don't we?
More time for non-glossy. I just want to say a couple things, Naja. So one of the things that I've noticed about everybody in this room, I listen to everybody's story. First off, thank you for everybody sharing their stories and a couple tips for everybody else in this room. But one thing I noticed, like as a podcaster, it doesn't just stop like at pop-up shops. You can't even just go to pop-up shops. I have a lot of guests on my show, and we talk. I talk to a lot of business owners, independent, up-and-coming entrepreneurs. And you can't just go to pop-up shops. You have to go to all kind of networking events. You have to have cards. This is a really slow grind. Just getting people to support you is the hardest thing ever. Just getting people to support you, getting people to just even follow you on Instagram, that's hard as well. So when you go out to these different events, make sure you have business cards. Shake hands, talk to people. You're going to hear a lot of no's. I ask everybody to be on my show. You have to keep shooting. You have to keep trying. It's like I said, it's a slow grind. Thank everybody for coming out. Thanks for everybody for just sharing your story. I appreciate every one of you. I learned some stuff from you, and I don't even sell anything. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got anything you want to say, Naja?
Just to go off of that, stay in love with the grind, because I can hear everyone's story, even starting from the ground up and going through your journey, and you may fail, you may not even fail, you may hit the ground a couple times, but you got to get right back up, and you need that inspiration. And I feel like I'm tagging off what you said. Getting a little bit of something from everybody here, even though I don't even sell anything, it's that inspiration, it's that motivation just to keep going. So I always just say, stay in love with the grind, like you have to stay in love with it. So shout out to everybody here, and just keep grinding and keep doing what you're doing. Like everyone's here, like look at you, like you're glowing, flourishing. So thank you again for just telling your stories and your journeys.
And I followed everybody in this room, and I love having entrepreneurs on my show. Please get in contact with me if you ever trying to like do a little promo run. If you're going for anything, hit me up. You have access to me. You could come on my show. You can reach out to my audience and hopefully expand your audience. All right?
Right.
All
Oh, I
right?
definitely gotta get back. I gotta get on your shirt too. But yes,
Absolutely.
my show as well is Let's Talk About It podcast with Najee Imani, and I do the same. Have your entrepreneurs and your business owners get on the show and just tell your journey from start to finish. You know, we want to hear the real. We want to hear the trials, the tribulations, and the how you're flourishing. So that's what I talk about. So you can actually add me at Najee Imani. That's NAJAIMANI _ and Let's Talk Business is the podcast. So yeah, definitely just keep on the lookout and stay tuned.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I hear that a lot. I'm sorry. The Instagram is Naja Imani. That's NAJAIMANI _ That's my personal page. And then the Let's Talk About It podcast with Naja Imani. That Instagram is Let's Talk Business _ You got it. You got it.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna put back on some music. We want everybody to just go around. Yes, you have something. Oh yeah. So you starting the raffle? You started already? Well, hold on.
Hello, everyone, again. So I just wanted to reiterate the raffle that we're doing. A raffle ticket is $1. We are raffling away a hair bonnet and one of our natural hair oils. Completely natural, homemade. You could use it natural hair, perm hair, colored hair. It promotes healthy hair and growth. And there's no smell to it. And yeah, come by and buy a raffle ticket.
Come by. $1.
All right, so make sure y'all check out Seven's Table. We're gonna put on some music. I encourage everybody, go around, talk to each other, network, build brands.
Oh, Rock, actually, I have one
Okay.
more question. If anyone has any events that they know that's coming up, like you said, we're here to support each other and support our community. So if anyone knows about any events upcoming that we can actually let other people know, just let us know. It's the summertime. It's here for networking, okay?
Yeah, also, H-Loft has a lot of dope events that happen during either the week or the weekend. We had the day one of our festival, R&B Merlot. That was a dope event. And it was some really important people that was in the building, whether it was regarding community service. We gave out awards for outstanding community service to people that's just in Harlem and just doing great work. And there was a lot of important people in the building. So that's why I say the importance of coming out to different events, showing your face, talking to different people. That's just how we gotta do things out here.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
All right, and I'm Rock.
Put the music back on, DJ. What up?
Right.